Thank you. My name is Molise Ramaili. I'm the CEO of the Lesotho National Development Corporation, and we had a very successful conference here named Water and Hydrogen in a Digital Future Conference and Expo, whereby the government of Lesotho is really exploring the issue of beneficiating its water in order to benefit the economy and grow the economy and create jobs for Lesotho. From this conference, conversations were had which were very fruitful in terms of issues like how we incorporate the private sector in the growth of the economy. We have seen that water is one of our resources that we have in abundance, like we always say, but now we're discussing issues such as sustainability of this water. How do we ensure that we have proper data that shows even the quality of our water, so that when we go out to the world, we are able to show that we have water in abundance and will sustain the supply of the water that we have. As you know, we are the biggest supplier. In fact, we are the only supplier of water to South Africa, particularly to the province of Gauteng, with about 19 million people. But now, how do we ensure as a country that this water that we are saying we have in abundance, we really benefit from it? Some of the discussions that were had, which are very interesting to me, are issues such as how do we explore having beneficiation out of this water. For example, like now I'm holding bottled Lesotho water. How do we get this bottled Lesotho water into the world? We know that the world right now is talking sustainability, and the world right now is looking at ensuring that people really live a healthy lifestyle. And we are saying the water from Lesotho is very clean. Now we want to ensure that we get it to the world and involve the private sector. But from an institution such as LNDC, we know some of the inhibitors for the private sector to get into this particular business. One of them is access to finance, and we had good conversations with the New Development Bank, which was also represented in the conference, to see how we can leverage on some of the instruments that we have, and also one of the instruments that we have in-house, which is project preparation. How do we drive these projects that we have into bankability? And we're looking at issues such as conducting feasibility studies, environmental impact assessments, to come up with a clear business case which will drive these projects into bankability. We know that commercial banks, even development finance institutions, they are looking for return on investment. So whatever funds they're giving out to assist on these projects, they have to get them back so they can help more in more projects. So we are saying we'll help Lesotho, the private sector of Lesotho, through project preparation to drive some of these projects into bankability so that they can have access to funds, and we can see water from Lesotho all over the world. We are discussing with countries, big countries like Qatar are also represented here. We are looking at what we can do to get the water of Lesotho into those regions. So to us, really, this has been a fruitful discussion. What really also triggered a lot of excitement for myself is the futuristic approach of this conference. You know, when you talk of hydrogen in a digital future, I'm thinking the world right now is moving towards ESG principles, and Lesotho has a great opportunity to be one of the first movers together with other regions in the world to explore the future, to ensure that we have a sustainable environment, and to also ensure that through that sustainable environment we can grow businesses. So I'm very excited, particularly even for young people, because as we can see, a lot of industries now are starting to diminish simply because of global warming, which are affecting the whole world. And remember, even as Lesotho, we all breathe the same air as the rest of the world. We are very fortunate that to us, some of these issues haven't been so impactful. But looking into the future, we're also going to be suffering the same consequences with the rest of the world. And we have an opportunity now as a country to be proactive, to save this country in order to ensure that we preserve what we have and we grow it into the future. So exploring industries such as hydrogen, because of the water that we have, I see it as a very good opportunity for the country to drive sustainability and to subscribe to ESG principles. Thank you.